Okay, so we continue with OR function. How do we use OR function? OR is another logical test which is similar to the AND function. What OR function actually does is to test two statements or more statements, and then to say that if one of this is true, then fine, return a particular value, right? But if none of them is true, then return another value. So what our function need is it just need a statement to be true before it give us a true a return value for true. But if it is false, then if the two of them are false, then it's not going to give us any value, or probably return the value that we have specified. So what we are going to do, let's try with our function first before we now combine this with an if function. Right, so what our function is going to do is to check this logical test, right? So this is the student record that I want to check if a student has passed English or has passed mathematics. And if student has passed one of these or either of these, I want you to return pass. Right, but if a student has failed both of them, then return failed. So what I'm going to do is to check this if this student has something greater than or equal, as a score greater than or equals to 70, right, this time around. And then let's check again. That's the first logical test, right? So what I try to do in my head is to say that, oh, so if the students, in my head I start with if. I say, so if students have this, okay, then or. So instead of, but I won't write the or, then I will start with another logical statement to say that, okay, so if this student again has, let's say mathematics is a little bit complex, so if student has greater than or equals to 60 score, 60, 60, okay, I want you to return true or false. Let me see what's going to happen here. So this student either has 70 or 60 in mathematics. So it means that this student actually has less than 70 in English test, but has above 60, 60 in mathematics. Therefore, we're having true. So I hope you find this case where a student is failing the two. Okay, so we all have true, which is different from when we did the AND function. So we check here now. So the student has failed, has failed both English and mathematics. So it didn't meet up with the cutoff mark. This student has 60, which the cutoff here is 70, right? And this student has 53, which the cutoff is 60. So now we go forward to say, let's combine this with a function. If this, right? Okay, so instead of using true, okay, so let me just make this more readable. Let's combine it with an if function. Let's say if this logical test is true, then I want you to say passed, right? If it is false, I want you to say failed, right? So let's draw this down, right? So we have passed and failed. Now, if this is passed, right, so we are offering admission to any student either pass mathematics or English. So I'm going to say that if this is passed, right, I want you to say you are admitted, right? Else, I want you to say try again. Try again, let's hear. Alright, so let's put a quotation mark here. Alright, so we have these guys that have been admitted, while we have just 3 students that were not admitted, and we asked them to try again next test. So that's how you can combine the OR function and the if function. So I'm going to continue with not, and then if and a and error. Or better still, okay, I'm going to continue with that in the next video.